All right, we have a few different problems to look at here, so let's go ahead and do this. On this first one, there are mini size and jumbo size cookies in a jar. What is the probability that you reach in a jar and grab an oatmeal cookie, given that it's mini sized? In other words, we reached in and we knew it was mini. So really what we need to do is it says of the 16 mini size. So it looks like there's only 16 mini. I'm going to keep reading, but yep, that's what it is. So we only have 16 mini size, and we want to know of all of those, what is the probability that it's oatmeal? So 4 are chocolate chip, which means 12 are oatmeal. So as long as you reduce that or write it as a percent, 75%, you're good. Let's look at number 4. We're deciding whether or not to go to Cancun or Cabo. And then if we go there, there's a chance of getting mugged or not. So Cancun is a 60% chance of getting mugged, which means it's 40% of not. And Cabo, it's a 50%, so it's just 50-50. Now this is you need to read this carefully. It says the probability that he goes to Cabo and gets mugged. And means multiply. And we want to know the probability that these two things actually happen is 20%. So in other words, I need to figure out what times 50% is 20%, or half of what is 20, is another way of looking at that. So that would be 40%. That's not the question. The question is Cancun. So that would be our 60% for that one there. All right, 6 I did in some classes when they asked, but I'll look at it with you guys here. Coin flip 3 times, the probability of heads and heads and heads. 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, and is all there. I know it doesn't say and, but is what it means. And so I just multiply all those together to get 1/8. Number 9, a lot of you look like you wanted this. I did it in some classes because they asked, but we'll look at it here. We know the first 3 digits is 698, so that's not a decision chart. I know what they are. We know that the next digit is either an 8 or a 2. There are 2 different things. We're not sure which one it is. We have no recollection whatsoever of the rest of our phone. They obviously can be repeated, so there's 10 different things and 10 different things and 10 different things that it could be. So all I need to do is just multiply all those together, and that would be my answer. Number 12, we want to know miss, miss, miss. We have a 70% free throw average, which means that we make it 70% of the time, so we miss it 30% of the time. And I want to know the probability that it happens 3 times in a row. So miss and miss and miss, which means we multiply them all together. Our very last one is a playlist with 4 songs. Playlist is important. Order makes a difference. So I could pick any of them for the first song, and then any of the remaining 3, and then any of the remaining 2, and then of course the last one.